Congressman, you don't have to be smarter than the average bear to think that releasing grizzly bears into a populated area is a bad idea. Why is this a thing?
That's a really good question, Leland. It was something that I've been asking for several years now, because this isn't the first time that this has been proposed and tried. We've been able to stop it previously, but the Biden administration, with the National Park Service, the Fish and Wildlife Service, they are determined, I think, before the end of this administration, because they don't know what's going to happen in the election next year. They want to get this done very soon. They're determined to bring these bears into north central Washington. And it's a huge, huge problem. And I think you're going to have one of my constituents on that you're trying to.
Yeah, we had some problems with his connection. We don't think it had anything to do with bears, but there was a problem. Map area of where this is: the North Cascades National Park in northern Washington along the U.S.-Canada border, and then there's also a forest area that is managed by the United States that would, I have no idea what that map shows because I have no idea where Seattle or anything else is in relation to it. But there's a lot of wilderness, and then there's ranchers and everything else. Grizzly bear facts: 700 pounds, 30 miles an hour, 4-inch long claws, 90 pounds of food a day, 1,000 pounds of bite force. I get if they're a threatened species, you want to try to save them and everything, but why would you give them their best argument? Why do you want to do this in a populated area?
So this is north central Washington State. It's a wilderness area near Canada that we're talking about, Okanagan County. And some of the most, and this is not an exaggeration, some of the most rugged country on the planet. My contention is, Leland, that if this was a great place for grizzly bears, and there have been sightings over the years, I have to admit that. The last one was in 1996, I believe, that there would already be bears there, but it's just not a conducive habitat. But what you did see in that picture, there's farmland on the edges of the mountains. Yeah. There's livestock operations, apple orchards. You've heard of Washington State apples. Bears Sure. love fruit. If they can't find food in the forest, guess where they're going to go? And the people of Okanagan County have made it very clear they do not want these bears there.
Yeah, I think you make a great point, right? Because we've seen this before. Is the bears can't find what they need, and if they're not already there, maybe it's because they can't find what they need, then they come back down. I'll give you the last 20 seconds or so that we got. Is this going to happen no matter what? Do people have a chance to vote on this?
We don't get to vote on it, but we've had some opportunities for public comment. I was at a meeting last Monday night in Okanagan County. Over 200 people were there, and over 50 of the people that were able to speak in that 3-hour time period said, please don't bring the bears. Granted, maybe
I can imagine.
I think 5 or 6
people afraid about their families, their ranch, their livelihood. Congressman, we appreciate it. Keep us updated on this, all right? We want to follow it. We appreciate you being with us. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.